Hello and welcome to this demo on working with Orchestrator storage buckets. In today's video, we'll be talking about storage buckets, more precisely, how to create them in Orchestrator and then how to use them in automation projects built in UiPath Studio. Storage buckets in Orchestrator provide folder-level storage, which can then be used by RPA developers in their automation projects. Each storage bucket is created within the scope of a given folder. For example, there are no storage buckets created within the My Workspace folder, whereas if we click on Root and then select Storage Buckets, we can see that there is one available. Let's create another storage bucket within the Root folder. Click on the plus sign from the top right corner. There are a couple of providers that we can choose from when creating a new storage bucket, such as the Orchestrator Database, Azure Storage, or Amazon S3. Let's stick with Orchestrator for this one. We'll give it a name, a description, and make it read-only. By making it read-only, we're preventing other users from editing the content of the storage bucket. We also have the possibility of enabling the audit read access, which would keep an audit record of all of the users who are accessing the bucket. But we'll keep it disabled for now. Click on Add. And this is it. The storage bucket appears in Orchestrator and it's ready to use. To edit the storage bucket, we'll use this icon. Here, we can change the description on the bucket options. We can delete it altogether by clicking the Delete icon, which is exactly what we'll do now. Let's focus on the existing bucket now. There are a couple of files inside it. We can download any of them by clicking on the download icon, like this. Or we can upload new files using this icon right here. Let's go ahead and upload a new file from our computer. Successful! We can see the file in the bucket. If we want to delete anything, simply click on the delete icon. Now, let's switch to UiPath Studio and see how we can make use of storage buckets in automation projects. We've already built a simple workflow to showcase some of the activities leveraging storage buckets. These can be found in the Activities panel under Orchestrator and Storage. The first thing that we'll do is upload a file to a specific bucket with the Upload Storage File activity. By checking the arguments, we can see the name of the destination storage bucket stored in an argument, and the name of the file also stored in an argument. The next activity is List Storage Files. This will help us retrieve the list of all of the files in the storage bucket and place it in a variable. The Properties panel allows us to filter the results in different ways. For example, by keeping only the text files. We added a log message activity to output a header for the list. And then we're using a for each activity to iterate through the output variable of the List Storage Files activity and output all of the file names. Moving forward, we have this Write Storage Text activity. What it does is to input a text stored in a string argument to a given file. The test is, I love UiPath, and the file is the one that we've uploaded with the first activity in our sequence. To check whether the write operation was successful, we're using a read storage text activity for the same storage file .txt. Now, just like a typical read activity, we'll use a variable to store the output. Then we'll use this variable in a log message activity to actually see the output. The last one here is delete storage file, which does exactly what the name says. We've commented it out, but trust us that it works. Let's give it a run now and see what happens. In the Output panel, we can see the list of text files, which includes the file that we uploaded. Then we can see the content of the storage file .txt. Before finishing the demo, let's take a final look at our storage bucket in Orchestrator. If we hit refresh, we'll get the updated list of files, including the newly added storage file .txt file. This concludes our demo on working with Orchestrator storage buckets in UiPath Studio. Thanks for watching.